Hi guys, welcome or welcome
Hello.
back to my YouTube channel. My name is Cynthia Nyaguchi, and as you can see, today I have a guest. To introduce and then we get right into the video.
Hi guys, my name is Onkoba George
Yeah.
or Onkorbs or what else? Other name? That one I won't say here. But
Manji, yeah? Manji.
no, you're Nyanke, you're Nyanke. Clearly, no one calls me that. No one.
But yeah, guys, if you need someone to teach you music and everything,
Yes.
and when it comes to guitar, guys, I will plug you the best. The best. Yangu bado sijajua, but we'll see. Maybe I'll change my mind this summer guitar. Who knows? Who knows? But anyway, if you're interested, I will leave his details down below. Make sure to contact him, and he's very affordable. So sianze kusema ati oh, music is expensive, guys. We start from somewhere.
For sure,
So
for sure.
tell us, what are we talking about today?
We are talking about unemployment, but we're trying to bring in a new perspective of how we should look at it. Basically, yeah.
So for most, if you don't know, let me just say if you don't know, I'm still in campus. In a few years, who knows? Nitamaliza shule. So
Who
what
knows?
is
Who
to
knows? Who
yeah,
knows?
who knows? What should I expect? I mean, for someone too who has gone through the system of education in Kenya, we have been wired to, like, after 844, that is like primary, then high school, then campus, then after that you go get a job. But I don't think that's the case with the era that you're living in today, because I feel employment has become difficult to find, and so
Basically, there's no employment.
there's no employment.
Even if we have to blame the government, that there are no jobs, it's true, there are no jobs. Like, they can't make jobs, they can't make up jobs for us. So it's one of those things.
But we have to, like, agree that there are people actually who benefit from that, right? Like they
Yes,
actually
yes.
get employed for
Yes.
what they studied in school.
Yes,
You know?
yes.
And on the other hand, what about the rest? Not just Maxini, the rest. So umetoka shule, after campus, what next? What next? What should people expect? What should you do? Should you go back to your parents, sit pale kwa bedroom, movies 24/7? Ama, what's the plan there?
So I think one of the things that set you up for failure is expecting that the job is the only way you'll make it.
Oh yeah.
So if you finish and your thought is on getting a job only, you might get disappointed. Let me just say that. And most of the time, yes, you will get disappointed because you are in this country, first of all, kwanza. Because if you're in another country, probably you would finish and you get jobs. But also there are systems in other countries. While you're studying, you're almost sure about your employment because there's an interaction between the market field and the school. But we don't have that in this country. So we end up like you're done, and the market field you've never even experienced. So and again, when people are looking for guys to work, they want experience.
6 years experience, bro.
Yeah.
6
So you'll always have if you expect to find the job, probably disappointments are higher than if you focus on the knowledge that you got. Like, what did I get? What can I do with it? That mentality where it's not like, oh, who is going to employ me? It's like, what can I do with what I got? Yeah.
Wow, that's very, very interesting. And I'd like to think to look at it from this angle. Yeah, I think these times that you're living in, I think self-employment has been something that everyone is talking about. You need to find what you're good at, sharpen your skills, and earn money from it. But at the same time, I think people should also have the conversation that self-employment is not as easy as what people put out.
Yes,
You think
exactly.
you start your business and then you're like, hey, millions, here come, bro,
Yes,
I'm popping Dubai on a yacht. But when yacht utaionea kwa TV?
It's actually tough in that. Let me talk from experience. I ventured into the self-employment path. So I started something, I don't want to name it because I'm famous, so I don't want you to guys to know.
Sorry.
I started something, and what I learned about being self-employed is the discipline that you need to have is just something that is not easy to acquire. You know, like with a salary job, you at the end of the month you'll be given 30,000. So you all you have to do is manage that 30,000. But let's say you have a business, and 2 weeks into the month you've made 60,000. You see. So sometimes for business, sometimes that 60,000 can be made in 2 weeks. Sometimes it can be made in 3 months. So that's the difference. How you handle that money now is the problem. You see, when you're self-employed, you are your own boss. So when, let's say I make a profit of 60,000, I'm the one to decide. I can decide this money, mimi nenda Mombasa, you know, like.
Sema, if your money can't solve your problems, eat it. Eat it. No.
Yeah, so you can actually say, mimi, 60,000 nenda Mombasa, and no one will say no one will say don't do this. Only your conscience will, only your conscience is what you will tell you, like, hey, oh, by the unafaa ku save up. But you see, you have that freedom of that money, so handling it, unaangalia tunasema, hey, you know, kani ningekuwa employed pengine, ama unaangalia tu your expenses, unasema I spend this much rent, I spend this much on food, so you can just those basics, you can just put them kando, laugh with the rest of the money, you're just like, this is my profit. But it requires some certain discipline to know that this money is for business, and I need to grow the business. And now you need to know how to salary yourself. You see, your discipline, your ngumu, when it comes to when you are self-employed. That to find that discipline to actually salary yourself. To say, I'm actually making, let's say 20,000 a month, even if my business is bringing in 100. You see?
Yeah.
To get that discipline where you are like, I'm making this money and I'm only taking this, and you know that there's money but I'm only paying myself this. That's the tough part about being self-employed.
Mimi najua tu nikipata pesa. A girl tattoo has suffered. A girl tattoo will go to Dubai. A girl tattoo, you will see a girl tattoo. Instagram. But anyway, I think what he's saying is very important. Self-discipline is something, you know, these are not things that you're taught in school. Like, you're told, you know, this is how you can be disciplined. It's something that, these are life skills, you know, something that you have to maneuver. And
even if you studied business in school, I am almost, okay, I'm almost sure this is still the same. The temptation is still the same. Like, the discipline still, as in, bado ni appetite yako ndio unashikilia, ndio usi even if you know economics, even if you know how our business runs, bado kuna hiyo, the temptation is still there. So I guess your discipline, the moment you figure it out, I think is when you will conquer self-employment. So that's one of the things that makes self-employment not so easy to make it in. Because it's just you have everything. Yeah.
So at this point, ukisi, but it's okay. At this point, I'm going to ndio tusiwabo. This is not a lecture. Kwenye tunaenda 2 hours. So at this point, I'm going to ask him to give his 2 cents before atupe kawimbo ya kumalizia ndio tuende. Kwanza, I'm going to choose. There's a song he has done on his channel. I will plug him. You know me, I plug people. I'm not selfish. I'm going to plug him. Atuimbie. But then, can you give us like your parting shot, your 2 cents, yeah?
My 2 cents would be just learn after finishing. So it's you're done with school. Whatever you learned will or might not help you, will or will not help you, but just learn how to adapt to the field. So since you've spent a few years learning, you can still spend some more time learning outside. What I mean is, just because you studied something in school does not mean that you must stick to that field for the rest of your life. You can always learn something new.
Yeah.
So if you feel like employment is not working for you, learn anything, it's still possible because you went to school to learn. You were taught how to learn, so just learn it. Learn something.
Many amesema kisisi werevu. We are smart people. Wisdom. Anyway, for me, I'll just tell you, just be flexible. As my friend Ukwenje likes to say in your team, Idunia, by the way, you can do anything. You just need to be ready to learn. Just learn, and then everything will work out for you. Until next time, to scare Wimbo from by force.
So you said which song?
I love my label. I love that song. I'm an oldie. Yeah.
Malebo. But
I
Malebo
love
is
that
not
song,
on YouTube.
actually.
Where did you see the Malebo?
I don't know. On WhatsApp, Ama.
Yeah,
On WhatsApp.
status. I'm practicing. Nina huzuni rohoni, mimi simbi nalia, namlilia Malebo amekata kuokoka. Nilizoimba ni nyingi nikimuonya Malebo, bado hajabadilika. Sasa simbi nalia, yeye wangu rafiki, tuliyesoma pamoja michezo ya utotoni, tulicheza pamoja. Sasa ni watu wazima na mimi nimeokoka. Malebo nikimwambia yeye anaruka kimanga. I don't know the song from there. It's actually a very long song, but huyo it's called Munishi.
Yeah.
Munishi is one of those writers wenye yes, this done one. Munishi is one of those writers wenye walikuwa wanaandika scripture. The way it is, and they were not afraid. Like there's a song any ule watu na condemn watu to live life. Yeah. But anyway, it's a very long song. So it's a long story, so you have to tell all the story. But and it usually feels weird when you're singing about an experience of someone else.
Yeah.
It's just sometimes you just cut it short. Mpaka tu mali metosha.
Just sometimes you make it short and sweet. Short and sweet. Guys, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to see this face again, kindly comment down below. Until next time, bye.
Bye.
Bye.